Welcome to the GAMERamble first look video for Project Grove Prologue. My name is Darkcloud and I'm joined by
Numbiel, Mrs. Cloud.
So this game is developed and published by Antler Studios, and it's a first-person adventure puzzle game set in a magical wild forest during an industrial steampunk era. This is actually the prologue of the game, which is releasing on the 11th of September, with the full game scheduled for release in 2022. So the prologue features the first quest in the game, and it's going to be free. So you've got new game, load game options, and wishlist. Let's take a look at the options. You can enable or disable subtitles, motion blur, and then the turn rate for the X and Y axis. Select our input mode, colorblind mode, and then graphic settings, which looks like it's just a few presets. Low, medium, high, and ultra. Okay, let's get into the game and see what it's all about.
For 8 years the Empire had been ravaged by a mysterious plague from the west. The Great Rot has touched all strata of imperial society. Princes and peasants, industrialists, and even the jugglers have not been spared. Potentium Co. were tasked with investigating the forest of Dakrima, which, according to various men in pubs, was the likely origin of the rot. They called the expedition Project Grove.
Interesting.
At Potentium's behest, alchemist Edric Tate journeys to the forest. His mission: investigate the potential of Dakrima's flora in creating a cure, and unlike previous candidates, not die. So don't die.
Right. Let's get on with this.
Easy mission then.
Does this remind me of Bioshock?
It does.
Yeah, this
Bit
weird.
more of a cartoony look. It's probably that steampunk looking glove.
Yeah.
His left hand. Yeah, there's a LP1N dimensional you saw in that screen is your robot companion. You can actually jump on his head to cross crevices and dodge descending boulders and discover other hidden abilities.
Okay.
To yourself play as the legendary alchemist named Edric. You can chat with a pigeon.
Good morning, Edric. Are you ready for the first day of this expedition?
Right then, Elpin. My mission, dangerous as it is urgent, is to study the rare flora that grow here in Dakrima. Document them, analyze them, and assess what connection they have to the rot, with a goal of eventually curing the disease. A worthy task for my alchemic acumen.
That was quite the exposition dump, Edric. Potentium have left us a briefing that may help us initialize our adventure.
Haha. Well, I probably should take a glance at it. Although, where did I leave it?
Faxophone.
Don't touch that faxophone, Elpin. I don't want to end up ringing that HR woman again.
We're HR woman. What do we have against her?
Cozy little
Yeah.
place he's got you. I like these bookshelves. Quite big.
No, that bed doesn't look too comfortable though.
No.
Less cozy.
Save point.
You know, I've absolutely no idea what this machine does.
It saves the game, so if you die.
Absolutely no idea.
Drake in denial. This is a trapdoor.
Locked trapdoor.
Here. Runner of mysterious things.
That one might be important.
The briefing is printed on paper, not dangleberries, Edric.
Yes, I know. Though I should definitely keep an eye out for similar samples to this when we're out in the forest.
Okay, so that's a dangleberry apparently. upstairs. lock. I guess the papers are probably somewhere in plain sight.
Under the table.
On the table or on the bookshelf.
Drawer. Can you open drawers?
Okay,
There was like another there.
Paper airplane.
Oh yes, that would make sense.
Aha! Of course it's here. Knew I'd found a use for it.
Open his inventory and then I can read it. Tentium briefing. Aerial surveillance of the landing area has observed 2 areas of interest. A strange statue ruin west of the landing zone and a rot infection to the east surrounding a big dead tree. The bot sent to initially investigate suffered deer-related damages and returned no substantial intelligence other than alchemic readings that suggest possible proximity to a flora magica. Human investigation was not possible at the time as Jerry made a joke about it being a bad idea. I had to eject him from the plane. Tentium recon pilot.
Oh dear.
Sounds like a sensible course of action.
I don't like puns.
Indicates 2 rot-infected locations and a possible flora magica nearby. Should we investigate?
Codex 2. Okay. So it says, write the winch down and gather enough botanicals to brew a potion. To the forest floor. Where's this winch? Outside.
Outside. Tuck him up.
That is not a bird.
What is that? It's
Like a flying,
feathered manta ray.
flying stingray.
Okay. Some weird creatures in this game then.
Mm-hmm.
To the forest floor we go.
Just stay
I've
on
already
your...
forgotten what we're doing.
A good
You're not
thing
holding
you
on.
wrote the details of the expedition in your journal.
Good balance. Just can use tab to use the compass and journal. And I already see lots of sparkly, glowy, flashy things everywhere.
You can collect.
Okay.
This will come in handy.
I've collected +9 ferns cotton. I actually need to find and scan the statue and find and scan the rotten tree.
The
Okay,
tree up
the-
there looks really...
What's this?
Things are actually increasing my potion. Okay. Found the tree. Hold and release the left mouse button to direct open. Scanning unlocks entries in your codex.
Tree to the left there.
I was trying to see what this is. Looks like some kind of lichen or moss.
Interesting. I'll keep hold of this.
Is it open? Good.
There, go.
This is the wrong tree. Are we barking up the wrong tree? No.
No, I have to actually click and hold on
One
the
has to marvel
button
at the
and direct it.
robustness of alchemic infections. The way they can affect everything from cats to petunias to this great tree set before us.
Aren't you worried about getting infected, Edric?
A moot point, Elpin, as I'll be synthesizing a cure very shortly, no doubt.
Very confident of his abilities. Another save point. Should mention I just avoid these things in first look videos. When I actually play the games, I do save.
Yeah. You usually restart.
What is this?
Yeah.
I'm trying to point at him to direct him, but he's having none of that.
You need to point at the thing that he needs to scan.
I initially had to do
Okay.
that. It doesn't look like he wants to scan this. Whatever this is.
Maybe you're supposed to be able to read it.
This reminds me a bit of Deep Rock Galactic.
Yeah.
Some more glowy stuff over here.
Don't drown.
Is it even possible to drown? There's a jellyfish down there. Maybe
Yes, mm.
not find
That
out.
glove, is
quite
that
right.
glove water proof?
Straight into the
It does
bag.
look a bit like a diving glove, so you never know.
Looks like a singing glove to me.
don't have any climbing abilities, unfortunately.
Like steps here.
I can jump. Save spot and give it this 60 out of 100 for the collectible things. Look at that.
Wow. There's lots of flying fish in this.
That's like something out of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah, that was an orca.
This thing's going down there, so I must be able to swim.
Yeah. You do run out of oxygen fairly quickly. So.
See that? Well, Edric is not a young man, he can't hold his breath for very long. A little robot has stayed behind there for some reason. Tell me what that is. No, okay. Come along then. There's something up here as well. There's a statue I have to scan.
Ran right past it and we didn't see it.
Probably I'm too focused on the shinies.
This will come in handy.
That looks slightly hostile.
Yeah.
The game hasn't said anything about offensive abilities yet,
Interesting.
so
I'll keep hold of this.
Braving the wild,
This will come
defenseless.
7, 106. I think I've got enough to brew a potion.
Oh, deer are up there.
The deer.
Yeah, behind this boulder.
So that's the deer responsible for the drone mishap.
See?
There's multiple deer here.
Not a good idea to mess with them.
No, it already cost them dearly. Okay, there's a landmark over there. This.
marvelous.
Probably the statue. It's pretty. I like it.
Okay, it's a deer statue. What do you call the sound a deer makes?
I don't know. They don't like ogling their statue.
Well, their statue looks very...
This Elpin is the work of the old ones, the people that lived in Dacrima nearly 1,000 years ago. Note the location of this statue. I may wish to return here later to study this further.
Dear lady statue thing position noted. Edric, I'm detecting alchemic readings up on the ridge. A possible flora magica.
on the ridge.
This will come in handy.
There's my compass. It's ridge. Research materials. Well, looks like everything interesting is located to the east. I think this way it seems. Yeah, what are your impressions of the game so far?
It looks interesting. I think
I like
it's pretty
the
as well. I do.
concept of, you know, exploring and
Yeah.
finding interesting things and crafting potions. And it's also not a bad looking game. Very imaginative for their flying fish, and
I
the
like.
humor also seems to be
Yeah.
perfect.
That's good. Enjoy the humor as well. Very sharp.
It's probably the reach.
Could you do that platform umbrella
Direct
for me
open
here?
to a location and then space to jump. You can use him as a platform. Just down there.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's got some uses.
Yeah. See, there's gonna be some clever ways
These
to...
geysers, Elpin, show signs of geological rot infection. I may be able to use them though with the right potion.
Okay, so you have to craft a special potion to make use of this. I suppose I have to get back to my ship to craft the potions. Can I do it from my inventory? Things everywhere. Yeah, I should probably end the video here.
Hmm.
The prologue features some of the game's openings, some multiple quests, and a potion ability, and will take about 2 hours to complete,
These
according
guys
to
who's
the
helping show
developers.
signs of geological
So yeah, it's going to be
rot.
free
I
on
may
the
be able
11th
to
of
use
September,
them
so I
for the
suggest
right
everyone
potion.
interested in this game check it out themselves and
Play through
see
the prologues.
play through the prologue. And good way to end the game. Apparently you can die.
The end.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us for Project Grove Prologue, out on the 11th of September with the full game scheduled for 2022. Thanks for joining us.
Cool, thank you. Remember to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoy our videos.
Until next time.
Bye.